So, I have been on the hunt for controlling my sound instrument libraries with my bass guitar. Found 2 or 3 things out there that were kind of reasonable, that seemed like they did a decent job. I wound up going with this one, the Sonus G2M. It works. It's not perfect. It has some diminishing results, but it was only 60 bucks, so it was pretty decent. Caveat, I did use it with my MPC. I haven't plugged it directly into my DAW, which I probably should. For now, I guess I have to learn how to tweak this. I haven't gotten it to the point where I'm like, yes, let's work with it. It's more or less you plug it in, you get it going, you get something out of it, but it's not saying let's go. It's kind of like, then you wind up just unplugging it and putting it away. So it's kind of a downer, right? It's kind of a, what are we gonna do from here? I've tried using Logic audio to MIDI. It's about the same thing. I think bass guitar has a unique issue with this due to the low register, right? So I think the guitar, based on the frequency response, I think it can, the MIDI software, the MIDI intelligence, the processing programming can take care of that much easier. With the bass, for some reason, right now I feel like it's a no-no. This bad boy right here is 3,850 euro, and it's built like a tank. It's overbuilt, it's engineered to the T. Works with synthesizers, right? I haven't seen anybody use this kind of method with like pianos and horns to the point where that I would want to use it. So that's why I'm on the hunt. I'm on the search. But this thing is great. Let's see if we can watch a video here real quick.
Hey guys, Rob O'Reilly here. Just coming from our workshop down in the southwest of Ireland. We're just giving you a little intro into our brand new Expressive MIDI bass. I've got a friend here called Pat Byrne playing it in a studio in Limerick, just as standard synthesizers. Down below our webpage, which is
just imagine the possibilities with a looper and the ability to use your instrument library to create some stuff. Then, you can really be creative and do so much more. Octave, right? Let's see if we can find another one.
So let's talk a little bit more about industrial radio.
See, we just want to have some fun like that. Come on.
Yep. Okay.
And what?
Yep.
So it's an organic bass. Is it obviously jazz bass
Yep.
style?
It's got 2 regular pickups. These are humbuckers
Let me get my
disguised.
close-up camera happening.
So yeah, regulation bass. Volume, tone.
Yeah.
That's a MIDI
So
CC.
can we hear just straight bass?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Regular bass.
Regular bass.
Nice pickups. Yeah, like I said, they're humbuckers. But it also has MIDI triggering, which is why I bought the bass.
Yeah.
So essentially, if you can see, the frets are actually split. So instead of being 1 fret, it's 4 little frets, so 1 per string.
Ooh,
But
that's some engineering right there.
It looks like 1 fret.
Damn.
But it's 4 individual pieces of metal.
It is.
Really closely together.
So what Steve does with industrial radio, he actually cuts the frets. So they were 1 fret.
1 fret.
He cuts them, and there's a whole bunch of secrets under there.
Wires.
Wires, let's just say that. So yeah, if I'm playing that note, it's already knowing what I'm about to play.
So the fret on either side provides some kind of information.
Yes.
Yeah.
So open G.
It does drag really well.
And the note will last forever. But yeah, it's a nice bass as a regulation organic bass.
Is it made by Industrial Radio as well?
This particular one was made by a guy in Sydney as a custom build, just jazz bass.
What do you think the cost is for this? I'm going to hit the link and we're going to find out how much this costs. But what do you think it is? The other bass was 3,850 euro. This almost looks like the same thing. I see the window right here. It looks very similar, but it doesn't have, it didn't show the other side, but I don't know if it had a USB port or not. So let's watch some more. Could be.
But yeah, they are starting to make their own basses now. They've got a CNC machine. They're cutting their own necks, cutting their own bodies,
Yeah, right.
hand finishing everything. This is called the Pro 4. They've got a new one out now which doesn't have the bit of future up here.
So is that just a readout?
It is. So I've got full access to...
I think it is the same one.
You can change a whole lot of things.
And so just to change things, you hold down a string on a fret and then flick the switch.
Yep.
And that sends a message to...
Yeah, so my G string is set up to be my different patches or different settings for the bass. I've got 2 different settings.
And how do you... Does this come with some software that you can do all that with?
It does. There's like a app. That's why they've developed. Yep. Sound on the piezo going back to trigger.
So each
Is you can see. So there's 4.
and which is that? It looks like a monitor. Is it a VGA?
Well, that's different.
No, it's
I don't think that's the same
it's
bass.
15 pin. As you can see, it's got a regulation jack out. I don't use it. You can get your pickup audio out of that and the MIDI out of that.
And do the piezos have audio as well?
They do. Yep.
So you can have
You get that nice
jazz bass pickups, piezo pickup.
and the nice tinny piezo sound. Yeah. And it gives you a more organic imprint. It's
Play
got
it again.
Technology. So technology is anything else.
It's coming out as MIDI or
No.
as VC?
That little black box does all the MIDI conversion. So the one on top there.
Yeah. So what does it come out as? Don't know.
Some sort of digital.
This is actually the best sounding so far, but it looks like it has some hardcore hardware. Damn.
Ones and zeros.
And then on the back, there's some kind of conversion inside.
Yeah, so behind this plate, there's a big board in there.
Yeah.
Lots of electronics. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
My laptop. So you can plug straight into an old analog synth if it's got MIDI in.
Okay.
The bass actually performs far superior with a real hardware synth. I hit next song, that changes the Ableton set, and it also changes our visuals as well.
Okay, I want one. Who else wants one? Let's see how much this bad boy costs. There it is, y'all. Got to get both of these. How much is it? Ouch. Ouch, that hurts. 3,100. They just don't do basses very well, do they? And this one is 540. $3,500. Jeez. It sounded good though. It really did. not for no $3,500. I don't know. What do you guys think? I want some technology for basses right about now. I think it's out there for cheaper, not that expensive. I don't like the software bass. This one's just kind of hooky. That stuff is awesome. Too expensive. I'm out. Peace.